1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. What's up, piano players? I want to thank you all amazing people for helping us reach 2,400 plus subscribers. We couldn't have done this without you. Thank you so much. Well, I've not posted in a while, and this is because I was moving from one city to another. I had to take down my setup, but now I'm back up, so expect videos from me. Now, in today's lesson, we're going to be looking at arpeggios, and this is another beautiful feel you can always add to your playing. And this lesson is going to probably be in a series, so I'm not going to give you too much at a time. Little by little, you're going to practice simple arpeggios that will take your play to the next level. If today's your first time here, consider subscribing to this channel and hitting the notification bell so you don't miss any video that we post going forward. Let's get right into it. Now, what's an arpeggio? So an arpeggio is just basically a broken chord, all right? So if you have a simple chord like a C major chord, okay, now an arpeggio of this will be that, okay, and you can play this arpeggio on the entire register of the keyboard. So it can go like this, okay. So sometimes people the easy way of applying arpeggios to end a song, and that's the easiest, right? So let's say you play a song and it ends like, see that? Simple C major arpeggio. Sounds good, right? Let's say you end the song. Doesn't matter how complicated the song is, you can end simple. Okay, and that's easy, right? So the first thing you can do is to start practicing your arpeggios with one hand. Okay, so you can take the C major chord and go, okay, C major chord, and take maybe a D major chord. Now, the little pro tip here is that arpeggios sound much better when you hold the pedal down. So you need to hold down the sustain pedal and then you play the arpeggio. Okay, let's try E major arpeggio. Okay, now what you need to know is that not all arpeggios will be very easy to play with one hand. Okay, especially when you get into the black keys. All right, so like a C sharp major arpeggio. Well, it's getting easier, but if you try it, you realize it's not so easy, all right? So sometimes you might have to invert the chord, okay? So instead of playing it in a root position like that, it might be a lot easier to play a C sharp arpeggio like that, okay? Inverted down, okay? And if you are new to inversions, you can check out my lesson on chord inversions, okay? So, see that? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Now this kind of arpeggio is very easy in ending songs with, but sometimes you need you want to use an arpeggio in the song itself. And I got a question from one of you. If I see this question, I'm going to put it up on the screen as well in the comment section. He was asking how to use arpeggios, you know, and fit it into the song itself. And the easy trick I like to teach is to use 16th note arpeggios, okay? And by 16th note arpeggios, this one I played, you see that they were triplets. It was 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let me take it back to C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay? But with the 16th note one, well, it's going to be 4. So basically going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, so like that. So with a C major chord, it's going to sound like this. Okay? So this is one thing you can do. You pick up a chord, you want to play an arpeggio up, you take the top highest note of the chord, you bring it down, and use your left hand to help you with that. So now you're getting into two-handed arpeggios, and this is the only arpeggio we would take for this lesson, okay? So you take a C major chord, for example, bring the top note at the bottom, and then you play. So, and then repeat. So this is going to be repeated, right? Okay, let's play it again. So you see, by the time I'm playing, and then this hand is already getting ready to go, right? Okay, and now this kind of arpeggio helps you fit directly into the song, because you have a situation. Where most of the songs you play are 4/4 count. Okay, so let's take a simple song, for example. Simple A minor, F major, C, and G. So these are the chords: A minor, F major in inversion, C with inversion, G with root position. Okay, so now I want to play. I'm going to play an arpeggio on this G. Okay, so like this: 1, 2. Okay, so that's what the arpeggio comes in. So the count goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and for each count you can play the 4, the 16 notes. Okay, so 4 16 notes will give you the quarter notes, which is each count, right? I don't want to go too much into the counts. So now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so you see the ba-da-da-da is 3, ba-da-da-da 4. Okay, so I could actually play it for all the 4 counts. So I can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it might be a bit too much, but up to you, right? So let's try it once again. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2. Right? Now I'm adding a few fills, but that's fine, right? So one more time. So that's how you fit an arpeggio into the song. Now, and I mean, obviously I can do it with another chord. So I'm going to try with the F major chord. You take this chord progression and try it with all the chords in there. Okay, so let me try it with the F major chord, for example. Okay. Now in this case, this is the chord. It's in this inversion. So I can just take the top note, bring it down, and this is going to be my arpeggio. Okay, so let's try it with only the 3 and the counts 3 and counts 4. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Right, and I just lead into the next chord, right? Okay. Okay, then okay. And if you're comfortable, you can play it faster, right? So totally up to you, right? And you can play it very fast as well when you get comfortable, right? So you can take arpeggios, to the next level and, take it anywhere you want to. But for now, I suggest you start with the simple 16th note arpeggios, where you take a chord, a simple triad. It can be even a minor chord, like an A minor. It doesn't have to be major chords only. And then you take the top note, bring it down, and then you run, right? End songs with them, fit them into songs. And in the next time we talk about arpeggios, we're going to look at some other types of arpeggios you can easily use in your playing. All right, so have fun with this. Get into playing them and enjoying them while you play them. And I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you for joining me today.